Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. And tonight, our matchup, you'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Brooklyn Nets. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. A moment now for him.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Davis, and it's Thornton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hawks, they've got Payton. Vincent is out there with Haywood. And it's Temple in at the center position. And as the season ramps up, Tim, for players that might be on the move this summer, there's got to be, I would assume, a bittersweet feeling about that.
There's no doubt you head into the offseason at times, Kevin. You have a pretty good idea if you're going to be back or not, but for some guys, there's a very good chance you're going to end up in a different situation. The only constant in this league is change, so you better appreciate every stop as you go.
You're right on the money with that one. And it's good, 2 points.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
Now, here is Haywood. And it's blocked. Here's Hicks to the wing on the left. Here's McNeil. Knocked loose. Outside for Davis. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Graham. Rebounded by Temple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Vincent finds Payton. Here's Temple, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Outside, Davis. Pass to McNeil. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And the Hawks with the possession. 4-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this.
And the Nets miss again.
Well, he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Now, here's Haywood, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
One shot.
That free throw good from Haywood. Here's Hicks. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Graham kicks to Davis. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Haywood against Graham. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Payton finds Vincent. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. And he jams it with authority.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Here's McNeil. Last time, 14 points for him. Pass to Graham from the arc. Rebounded by Temple.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Now Vincent beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Vincent's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hawks.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there. Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide-open three.
Pass to Payton. Out to the right wing. Now, here is Haywood. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. Another shot. Vincent on the wing. The tray. They grab their own miss. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
For Payton, he's around 10 points per game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
Well, he is consistently stringing great performances together, and when he gets cooking, just keep giving him the ball.
Now here is Davis. 11 points for him in that last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference.
Lets a floater go.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Bring him against Haywood. To the paint. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Thornton.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Here's McNeil. That's short off the rim. Atlanta leading by 6. And here's Haywood. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Pass to Vincent. Just 5 on the clock. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Vincent's got 8 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout called, the Nets. checked in for Peyton. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Ross is checked in. Only 5 games left in the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is going to stack up out east. Taking a look at Brooklyn, very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, the Atlanta Hawks a couple spots below.
And right now for the Nets, they are just
talent, the coaching, and they play with such passion. Nobody wants to face them down the stretch.
Now, here's Thornton. He had 16 points in the win against the Bulls in Chicago.
And we need to mention the impact he had on the defensive side as well. He blocked a couple shots and altered others.
Takes it inside. Haywood, no good.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Here's Graham. Pass to Ross, and they get it. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 3 assists now in this one. Haywood, the pass to Vincent. Right wing, a 3 ball. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Ross with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Nash gets to Haywood. Pass to Vincent. All sorts of time. And there it is for him. Vincent's got 10.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
It's Davis on the wing. Down low. McNeil misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Cummings is checked in for Brooklyn. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last month. Number 1, the Nets.
And over the last month, they've been incredibly efficient from the field. That means they're getting guys shots in their sweet spots.
The Hawks leading by 5. Now Haywood. And it's denied. Graham, the pass to Thornton. Back to Graham. Fires top of the key. And he drops that one in. Graham's got his second basket.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Farmer. 14 points from him the last game against Toronto. Haywood kicks to T. Sirven. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Graham surveying the floor. chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Nash outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Up top, Graham. Teague covering. Graham kicks to Davis. Pass to Cummings. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Deep two from Ross. Rebound by the Hawks.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Teague, the pass to Nash. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Nets trail by 8. Pass to Ross. Here's Cummings. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Haywood, no good.
Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour, actually.
Pass to Cummings. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Teague. And Teague's got the ball here for Atlanta. Leading by 5. We've got 1:23 left here in the opening quarter. And bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Graham. Here's Thornton. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, that's just a mistake on defense. No one got a body on him.
Nash against Davis. Fires the 3. Farmer, good. Farmer's got his second bucket of the night.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Cummings passes to Graham. Davis setting the pick for Graham. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
A three-pointer is right on target. Farmer's got 8 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Graham with the ball. He's coming off a 31-point game against Chicago.
And he promoted team chemistry. That's how you do it, by moving the ball.
Pass to Haywood. From past the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Atlanta in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
And it's time for an injury report.
I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Hawks about his status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. While it took some time for him to completely recover from this injury, there is a chance that he could play on it. So we'll be monitoring him closely. Back to you.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Well, sometimes those injuries come at a tough time.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Cummings, and it's Ross in at the 3 spot.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And the Hawks making a change here. Ellis has checked in. Here's McNeil. Nothing on the board. Lays it up off the glass. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. Now, here is Fields. 11 points for him in that last game against Chicago. Rebound, Atlanta.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Nash. 11-point game his last outing. Cummings grabs the board. Nets trail by 4. Pass to Fields. Here's McNeil. Teague covering. A fadeaway. Good on the shot. McNeil's got 4 this quarter.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
Here's Nash. And the shot goes in. Nash has got 8 points.
Well, it's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Cummings kicks to Fields. Here's McNeil. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. For 3, Ross, Atlanta.